Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the 1,000-Pound Cider Review. Today we have a cider from Brickworks. Brickworks was bought by Mill Street, which was bought by Labatt, which is owned by Anheuser-Busch. So this is now an Anheuser-Busch product. Does that really bother me? Not if the fucking cider's good, because Brickworks has made some of the best cider I've ever had. This is, well, one of my favorite ciders, at least in Canada. Excuse me. This is Brickworks Stadium Island Peach Cider. I've been wanting to try this for years. This came out, what, 2 years ago, I think, when they first opened up? Maybe last year. 1 or 2 years ago, but it was a very small batch. This came out again, and I was scared I wasn't going to get it. It was being released just at LCBOs in Toronto at first, and then it spread out across the province, and it just hit my area, so I was really excited about this. Anyway, small batch, slow fermented, fresh Ontario apples and peaches, 4.5% alcohol by volume, a pure Ontario home run, gluten-free, natural ingredients, cider, peaches, natural peach flavor, sulfites. Now, I don't know if that's a change from being bought by Anheuser-Busch, or if that's what the original Stadium Island was. Somebody tell me if you've had the original Stadium Island. Stadium Island. But what I loved about Brickworks was they didn't use sulfites and they didn't use flavors. The 1904 was just apples. The Queen Street was just apples. So when I pick up a can that's a peach cider, which should just be apples and peaches, and I see cider, it doesn't tell me that it's apples, just cider, which could be all natural flavoring instead of actual apples, peaches, natural peach flavor, and sulfites, I get a little let down because I know that they didn't use sulfites in their 2 apple ones. So I don't know if there's a chemical breakdown in peaches where you need the sulfites. I don't know. All I know is it really does let me down when I get to that point. And were peaches out of season? Why did you need natural peach flavor when you've never needed the actual natural apple flavor? You were just able to make a great product with what you had. That's the one thing I loved about Brickworks, was it was able to make a great product without adding the sulfites, without adding stuff like that. But again, I don't know if this is a change from being bought out, or if this is just what's had to happen with their Stadium Island. Again, if somebody has had the original Stadium Island and knows if there was sulfites in that one or not, please let me know. So, basically, looks straw-colored like any other cider. Some of them are more straw-colored than this. This has that yellow hint to it, but, well, very yellow color to it, but hey. Okay, so out of the can I'm getting apples and cider. Apples and peaches. And it smells okay. Out of the glass, I'm getting peach drink from Tim Hortons. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, the peach juice from Tim Hortons, where there's nothing natural in it other than maybe the water, but it smells like peaches, it tastes okay, but oh my god, once you've had a couple of those peach juices, you know that smell, and you know that smell for life, and that smells like peach drink from Timmy's. Smells like Timmy's peach drink, it does, which is exactly where I know that there is a good deal of that natural peach flavor in there. It has to be to overpower the other smells, but out of the can, you don't really get it. Even knowing that that's peach drink, I wouldn't guess the can was peach drink. Okay, let's try it. Cheerio, good sirs and madams. Okay. So, here's why I didn't want a cider with sulfites in it. I never taste the sulfites in wine. I know they're there. I don't taste them in wine. Anytime I have a cider with sulfites in it, and even when it's not on the can, like I remember asking one cidery that will remain nameless after they gave me a sample of their cider if there was sulfites in it, because their can didn't say anything, and they're like, yeah, I think so, because the can wasn't fully done yet. It wasn't approved by the AGCO and all that yet. I'm like, okay, and they're like, why? How could you tell? I'm like, I could just taste that latex rubber taste in the back, because I'm very, very sensitive to sulfites. And the reason I got scared when I saw the sulfites on here is I was scared I was going to taste it. There are some that I don't taste it in. This is not one of them. I taste it. It's not as overbearing as it is in a lot of them. It's kind of mellow on the back of the palate, but it's there. It almost, and here's the weird thing, okay? You get a beautiful, let's do this again. You get a beautiful peach and apple mixture in the middle. I get a little bit of that emanating latex rubber on the background, and I get a little bit of it as soon as I take the sip, because the peach just seems to be mellow enough that it just lets it pop through. But at the very first sip, I get some apple, and I get some latex rubber. Then I get the apple peach mixture. Then I get latex rubber at the end. Again, fairly mellow latex rubber. But I also get this weird sour peachy flavor on the back of the palate, which is quite akin to unripened peaches. You know, when you buy them and they're still hard as a rock. Yeah, that kind of sour, hard peach that you can get. Not the drippy, creamy, gooey peaches that I love so much. They just drip down your face, and yeah, not that. All in all, I was really excited for this. I got a little let down when I read the ingredients. Then I kind of got excited again for the smell. So it was excited for it before I got to try it. Not as excited when I read the ingredients. Really excited when I smelt it. Not so excited now. I still love Batch 1904, which still just says apple. I did just buy a can today. I still love Queen Street, which I bought a can of today, which still just says apple. But this one, I thought I was going to love it, and I don't really care for it. It's not bad. Excuse me. Burp's nice. It's not bad. But I don't like that sour peach taste that just emanates on the back of the tongue. It's on both sides of the tongue, just on each side, right near your tonsils. Maybe it's forming tonsil stones on me. Oh God, I don't want tonsil stones. I had tonsil stones when I was younger. I probably still get them, because you don't usually get rid of them. I remember popping one out once with my fingers, because I'm like, what the hell is that that's stuck back there? And oh man, they smell. Oh man, they smell. Yeah, basically, I could get over the sulfite taste and really enjoy this, but I just don't like that weird sour taste that just, it's sour and it dries out the back of my tongue. I don't like that. It's the only thing I really don't like about it. Out of 10, 6.75. It's not bad. I'll never buy it again unless somebody asks me to buy it for them for a trade. I'll still continue to buy 1904 in Queen Street, but the peach just isn't for me. So Stadium Island Peach from Brickworks, not for me. Could be for you. Go and try it. You might actually enjoy it. I just don't. Bye, guys.